Can't even believe I'm making this stupid video. The accusations have probably been worse on like the Reddit threads where my videos have been posted, but I've definitely seen like comments about this on my channel too. The accusations are both like funny and hurtful. They're funny because they're untrue and they're just kind of flattering in a way, but it's also hurtful because they're untrue and I practice way too much to be told that I'm not actually playing guitar. Some people seem to think that for whatever reason, I'm not actually playing the track that you hear in the video live. And I think that's for a couple reasons. One of which is because that's kind of a common thing to see on TikTok. I'm not going to get into like the culture differences between YouTube and TikTok in this video, but there is a pretty good reason why I've kept my videos off of TikTok so far. The other reason I think is because I've had some syncing issues in the past with my older videos. So when I first got accused of miming my videos, like back in the Reddit threads from my very first solos, I responded by trying to do videos with my digital audio workspace in the background so you can clearly see me recording in GarageBand and everything. And then I also tried to mix in some of the camera audio with the actual track that you heard from GarageBand. So you can literally hear me picking and strumming and everything like that. And honestly, I thought this would be enough to settle it, but apparently it's not. So when you see me play a solo, take a look at the GarageBand in my background and you might notice that there's some tracks that are muted. And that's simply because I will often do like a few takes and then pick the best one for the video. And that's like the furthest extent of the cheating that I do for my videos, because sometimes I will nail the solo in one take, and I actually did that with Cemetery Gates, and then other times it'll actually take me like 20 takes to do. And I think the Shattered solo is like one of those where it took me literally like 15 takes to get that one right. Also, I've had some people say that they can't hear my guitar, and I think that's because they think I'm recording over like the studio track with Dimebag's guitar in the background. And that's just simply not the case. I always isolate his guitar out, so you're literally just hearing the drums and the bass when you watch my videos. And if you want to actually hear my isolated guitar without the drums and the bass, you can join my members Discord, and I have an entire channel where I post literally nothing but the isolated guitar. So you can literally hear my guitar note for note and hear exactly what I'm playing without the drums and the bass. So once a solo is recorded, I have to take the audio track from GarageBand and I have to put it into my video editor. And I mix in some of the camera audio when I do that. But in order to get all that right, I have to kind of match up the waveforms from the audio camera. And this is kind of tricky in iMovie because iMovie had audio syncing issues to begin with. But back when I was recording with an iPhone, iPhones apparently have audio syncing issues too, because iPhones apparently don't record at a constant frame rate. So I would have to put my iPhone video into Handbrake to make the video constant, and it's just a fucking nightmare to try to deal with all that stuff. So now I've fixed a lot of those issues, but I can definitely see why someone would go back and look at some of my older videos and be like, doesn't look like she's playing, because it's so out of sync at some points. But yeah, the bottom line is that I don't mime guitar. I don't play over Dimebag's guitar. The only lead guitar you hear is my lead guitar. And I had some syncing issues in the past, but they're pretty much getting worked out. So yeah.